Hello, welcome back. We got our research done in construction. This does let us forge water-breathing items now, which I might do. Try and take that lake next to us. It also lets us forge owl quills, though. The reason we have no research this month is because most of our mages are making a quill. So get a little bit of a boost there on research from some owl quills. I'll show those off next month. Probably won't make too much of a habit, though. We're only making 5 gems a turn at the moment. And we would like to keep a surplus, so... our 3 site searches, search for sites, and didn't find any. So, you know, they're off to a good start. And some battles then. First up, attacking throne in 3 Pine Grove. So pretty simple. Just going to bless and walk forwards. A couple of arrows hitting us, but nothing crazy yet. These guys do not have shields, so the javelins are pretty good against them. And they break pretty quickly. Our banish takes care of the skeletons. And then we chew through the remaining units. So all in all, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. We lost 2 Geniushi, and 4 mercs, and a furbolg. And that's it. Can't ask for much more than that, really. You can now play the game of what throne did Mew get first? Always a fun one. And we also saw a battle in Godwoods. So this was a scout, I think? Yeah. So just to remind ourselves what this province looks like. I don't think I can get any units here to take it in time, so I think Pythium's probably going to take that. Events then. Nice events. First of all, Soaked Earth. The necromancer that we sent there was able to control the undead. So, got some free undead. Also gained an enchanted pike from a cunning wizard. And then really big one in Trollland. A treasure has been found, 1,110 gold, a couple of gems, and a Heart of Life. Which is an interesting item. I'll look at that in a second. Finished the fortress construction in Terram, and we got another national hero. This one... slightly less interesting. Basically just a commander. Lots of leadership though. +2 for 4. And then also has inspirational. So really good leader. Doesn't have forest movement though, which is a bit of a problem. Also not stealthy, which would be nice. Other than that, you know, pretty interesting chassis I suppose. Size 2 but 22 hit points. There's a base protection of 1. I'm not sure why. Interesting. Yeah. I'm not sure what we'll use this for. Do you have upkeep? No, that's good at least. But that's it for messages, right? Yeah. So yeah, a lot of our mages are just forging alquills this turn. So alquills are research boosters. They cost 5 gems. We're making 5 gems a turn. So we could make 1 quill a turn and produce no surplus. Not sure I want to do that. I'm going to just forge a few quills and then leave it for a second. Hopefully we find some air sites, and I'll feel a bit better about making quills every turn. We'll see. Let's move straight onto the throne though. This is a really good throne we got. Really good one for us. This is the Throne of Knowledge. I think it's going to be really nice that we can get into a bunch of other paths now. It depends how lucky we get on the rolls from the... what are you guys called again? Lawmasters? But getting into every path seems pretty good on this nation. Because we'd like to do a lot of forging, certainly. If we get an Earth Fire mage, that would be really good, because we can make firebrands and charcoal shields. Which would be much, much better for fighting undead spammers. Like Katiz, if it gets to that. So I would like to lab this immediately. Don't quite have the gold for it though, because I also want to lab Terram as well, which I've prioritized for now. So that's fine, I think. I'm gonna make sure we can actually get mages out of here. But yeah, the next priority is going to be getting infrastructure built here, I think. I would really like to take advantage of this throne. So we're going to hang out here for a second, mostly doing some patrolling, some preaching, a little bit of site searching. My prophet is claiming this throne. And I'm moving a couple of random things over to the province. There is a banshee coming over who can build all the buildings. And I'm gradually moving this little H1 priest over as well, who can take over building a fort or something here. But once we've finished doing this turn, I'll try and move these guys over here and see if we can attack this throne. Not sure how well we're going to stack up against the fire alley, but I mean, we have lots of units, so maybe it'll be okay. Or maybe I should plan better than that, I don't know. We'll give it a shot though. We also got some undead this turn in this province from that event. So Celerin here is now sight searching for death as well. But he got a bunch of soulless and a couple of long dead as well. So not bad for free. I'm pretty sure you can just trigger this event indefinitely now. Could be wrong, but we'll just see if we keep generating lots of undead. Would be nice. Our little D1 mages we can recruit can probably lead a lot of them as well. Yeah, they each have 30 undead leadership. So whenever we want to lead some undead out of this province, we can recruit another undead mage. That'll be fine. Site searches over in Trollland had no luck this turn. They're going to head to Forest of Lost next. I think it's possible they could get bonus nature from the man clad in green. I could be wrong about that, but I guess we'll see, because they're going to be in this province for 2 turns. I'm a bit nervous this province might get attacked by Indies again while they're in it. I wasn't sure whether to put them on cast spells or retreat. It might be wise to put them on retreat, I don't know. I mean, Ghost Wolves and Phantasma Warrior might beat a lot of indie attacks though. Yeah, I probably shouldn't risk mages like this, because I'm never going to be able to replace Brian. Let's just leave them on retreat. Let's just be safe. If the province gets attacked by a big bunch of Wine Ogres, we'll just run away. Which I think is fine, because we own every province around it. I don't know. Last movement is over here. I can see a bunch of Ashdod stuff on our border. Not sure why it's there. Not sure why there's mercenaries with it. But this is the only border I have with Ashdod, so just going to stick some stuff in Lost Canyon range in case it gets attacked. I put the PD up to 20. And I'm moving over 1 She-Lord, who's going to buff and attack rear, and 5 Sacreds, who are going to get buffed and attack rear. So if just a random squad attacks us, maybe that'll kill a commando and route it for us. But I'm not sure. Last thing I'm doing is in Koromu, where I'm getting the fortress upgraded. It's only 300 gold, so yeah. We can actually upgrade the fortresses again if we want to. We can upgrade them to castles. So I guess that's a luxury for the future, but I'm happy with fortresses for now. And that, I think, is the turn. So that was turn 16. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Some thrones have been claimed. So death has been claimed by somebody. And we also claimed the Throne of Knowledge. Search for sites. Didn't find any. Not having any luck with magic sites, this sucks. Maragnon and Nabar both have new profits. Get swerved. There's a profit of Homecooked 711 mil. Saw a battle in Darkwoods. I don't think this is very interesting, it's just... no, not really. Do we see a bless? Nope. Not much to see here, but Kit is taking back a province from Abyssia. Archocephaly, I mean. Yeah, there we go. That's something. Lots of events then. Earthfall, we got some defense. Soaked Earth, we got more undead from that ongoing event. Also got some Air Gems from the Mist-Covered Highlands, and some Fire Gems in Koromu. Not too bad. Worldwide event, units have aged from the Throne of Death, and did some patrolling. And here we are. Okay, so originally the plan was to march from this province over towards Bog of Beast, try and get that next. I might hold off on that. I don't know, I feel like I can see this big Ulm stack. I think they're probably going to go and attack Ashdod. Because they were sort of poking me about maybe attacking Ashdod myself. So I think maybe they're going to go attack Ashdod. And they're the only other person who really has access to this throne, so It's probably just going to sit neutral for a while. And I am slightly worried about a fire mage spamming fire release. It might be nice to wait until we get, I don't know, like charm or something, and come back for this so that we get some fire mages. Although in saying that, we might get some fire mages out of the Throne of Knowledge now anyway. Although an F4 mage would be really nice to charm. I don't know. I'm going to just leave it though. I'm going to let the, because I don't really want to reboot on the mercenaries either, so I'm going to let the mercenaries expire. And I'm just going to sit here and we'll get some infrastructure up. We might hit construction 4 pretty quickly, and then I can probably just think about attacking Shinu instead. I think that's going to be the plan. I'm really hoping we get some magic sites out of Shinu's lands. We've done quite a bit of searching and found very little. Kind of sad. We haven't really found any water sites either, which is what I've searched the hardest, which is also very sad. But we'll keep trying, I suppose. So for the time being, just going to sit still in 3 Pine. Doing a lot of preaching and building a lab here so these guys can start researching next month, which is nice. And I'll try and get the other buildings up here as well. These 2 provinces are all done now. Oromu is going to be a fortress next month, so they're all finished. This is the only place we need to put buildings, that's nice. And I'll just prioritize trying to get mages at every turn, get the research done. Down to 99, but I'm doing a little bit of forging this turn. It's still not too bad though, we'll still hit construction 3 next turn, so we only need 400 more research to hit construction 4 after that. So we should hit construction 4 pretty quick. We'll start putting some brands and vine shields on our She-Lords and just march them into these provinces, see if we can flip them. So far it doesn't look like Shinu has another fort, so might be able to roll them pretty quickly if all goes well, but we'll see. Need more She-Lords. Maybe I should start moving some over towards here. I mean, these guys have such long map move though. It's almost unnecessary. Yeah, so just gonna sit here and wait. We'll preach, we'll build a lab, we'll get buildings up. That's fine. Gonna move my god over here to do some site searching. We have these site searches in Forest of the Lost this turn. Please find something. There's 34, there's 29 unrest in this province at the moment. I don't think we've had unrest events, so maybe there's an unrest site. Or maybe there's just been a lot of events that also caused unrest. I don't know. Hopefully we find something though, that would be nice. I'm going to move these cows over to Eriu, because I don't think I'm going to get a fort here anymore now. I think the luxuries are going to be labs in these 2 provinces, and that's it. And then we'll just try and push this way. And we'll see what happens though. So these guys are going to move. These 2 guys who came here to defend against a possible Ashdod attack are just going to site search, so it's nice to have this Banshee walking around at least just to look for Earth sites, I suppose. Do we have an Earth Mage over here? No. So that's another one we could keep to look for sites. So that's what? 5 more mages doing site searching this turn? We've got to find something, right? I hope so. So they're the only big movements. I did start a lab in this province, so we'll be able to research there starting next turn. And I'm doing quite a bit of forging this turn. That's the only other thing of note. I'm getting a couple of pairs of boots of long strides for our site searches, just so that they can get around a bit quicker. Also getting some rings of water breathing, and also a snake ring, I believe. Yeah. Some of those items are just to maybe take this province in a few turns. It leads some of the undead underwater, and maybe a She-Lord would be able to take it on their own, actually. It's possible. But that would also be a nice pickup, so we'll get some items to try and facilitate that. I did also forget to show off the Heart of Life we got, so here's that in case you're wondering. So it gives you 10 reinvigoration and 5 poison resistance, which is pretty nice. Might make use of that. Also slows down aging. I think it gives you a chest wound though, which I think is quite a lot of encumbrance. So it's not like a pure 10 reinvigoration, unfortunately. I was wondering if we put this in somebody and then move them to our cap with the healers. Could they cure the chest wound? I have no idea. That would be kind of funny if they could. Might be worth a try. We'll recruit another Tuatha next turn. Actually, I think this is pronounced Tua, right? Well, either way, we'll recruit another Tua next turn. Maybe you can stick a Heart of Life in him. See if he gets healed. And see why not. Otherwise, though, that's it for this turn. Pretty chill. Don't think anyone's going to attack us. I mean, Arco and Katiz are at war. Ulm, I'm trying to be friendly with because I'm buying hammers off them, which I was expecting to get this turn, actually. I should probably poke them about that. I sent them 15 nature a few turns ago for one. Ashtad I don't have much of a border with. I think Pythium and Shinu are the only people I really need to be worried about. Maybe Nabar, would they attack me through here? I guess they don't technically see me yet, because this is still Jade Amazons. Yeah, I won't actually have a border with Nabar if Pythium takes this, will I? They're putting a fort here, which is a bit obnoxious. I think I'm just going to operate under the assumption that I'm going to hit Construction 4, forge a bunch of Frostbrands and Vine Shields, put She-Lords in all these provinces, and then try and roll Shinu. And unless something changes in the next few turns, that's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, I'll leave the turn there. Mercenaries are going to expire, and that's fine. So that's turn 17. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We got our Dwarven Hammer from Ulm. That's nice. I asked if I could buy another one, but he's not selling any more just yet. Maybe in a few turns, though. We got construction research done. What does that give us again? Oh, Legions of Steel. Can't really use that, though. Okay. Almost at 4. Maybe we'll get it in 2 turns? Because I have a lot of mages moving this turn, so maybe. Search for sites. We didn't find any with our trio of site searches, which is really sad. And you found an earth site in the plains over here, though. Seems like the plains have more magic sites than the forest. Chasm of Strange Lights. That's an earth gem and a pearl, so pretty good. Not really the gems we're looking for at the moment, but pretty good. Battling Godwoods we saw. This was just the, Jade Amazon province getting taken, though. That's, Pythium holds out. I guess it prevents us having a border with Nabar, but... 2 events then, Soaked Earth. Necromancer got even more undead. We have quite a lot. I'm going to start recruiting more of our D1 mages to go and lead them away. We've built up quite a stockpile of undead. And mid-year we got a Fairy Court. Growth, Luck, and Sloth. Not terribly good. Lost all attacks, but it's a pretty low income province anyway. Worldwide event. Stars are right for constructions, which is perfect because I just forged a bunch of items last turn. I don't have anything to forge this turn. Maybe this will last a few turns, who knows? Be pretty good if so. And I think that's basically it. I mean, caught a scout in our cap, finished the fortress upgrade in Koromu, lost our mercenaries, got a new national hero, but it's the same chassis, so nothing too interesting there. And that's it for messages. Yeah, so still just threading scouts through Shinu's territory. I think they might be moving stuff to fight Arco with Katiz. So that would work out pretty nicely for us, because maybe all their force will be over here. We can quickly take all this stuff. We'll see how it goes, though. A lot of arrows this turn are just moving stuff towards 3 Pine. We'll set up there. I had to not really recruit anything this turn to get a palisade started, because I really wanted to start that. So I think, like, Koromu, I think, is recruiting a bard. Taramaz is also a bard. And then we're getting a D1, what are you called again? Boreal Priest in Ultimativia. And that's it. No other recruitment in our cap at all. But that's the last big expenditure. You can get a temple here one day as well. Gonna need that. That's only 200 gold though. So from this point on, we'll just recruit as many mages as we can each turn, then hope for gold events so that we can get a few more interesting stuff out. But that's how things are at the moment. Yeah, income isn't amazing, but every now and again we do get a nice gold event. Site searches in Forest of the Lost found nothing. I'm gonna go to Doven next. I think I'd like to get them to the throne. We can search there and then go back through the mountains in this forest. See if we find anything there. If I hit Y on 3 Pine, you can see lots of like random things moving over here. The TO we just recruited is on the way over. Doing site searching here as well. Search for E1 sites and water sites with my god. Maybe we'll get something. Yeah, I think, like, relative to how much we've searched, we really haven't found many sites. It's kind of disappointing. Because we're about to do a bunch of forging, and we don't really have much gem income yet. Which is a shame. Cows are almost in our cap as well. We have 38 seed strength here, and another 110 here. So that's not bad. Still making more cows as well. So about 150 seed strength worth of cows at the moment, plus another 100 or so here. So we should have enough seed strength to knock over a 250 wall in reasonable time, which is nice. Some more cows up here as well. 30 seed strength worth. These guys are both on summon allies duty at the moment though. Over here we have tons of undead now in soaked earth. So yeah, I need some people to lead these away. Probably just stash them in Ultima Tifia to look like there's something on this border with Pythium. How much seed strength is this? Oh, another 118. Not too bad either. Also going to keep these two guys together for a bit. They can do a little bit of site searching here before they head home. And that'll be fine. Treasury now is, let's see, we've got the Dwarven Hammer. Gives us a forge bonus, which is nice. We've got 2 pairs of boots long strides for those site searches once they arrive in the lab. Rings of water breathing. Maybe another snake ring. Actually, could I get a nature mage to do that? I was wondering if we could send both of these guys underwater as soon as we get a vine shield and a frostbrand on them. Maybe 2 guys will definitely take it. Then they can get out of the water and head over here. Might be okay. Just wondering if that construction ritual discount is going to continue through to next turn or not. Nice, that only cost us 2 nature gems, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll get another snake ring as well. Maybe we'll send 2 She-Lords underwater. Snake rings might be a waste, but one of our neighbours is Katiz, so there might be some use anyway. Only other important movement is the healers. I'm going to move the healers over here as well. I'm going to use 3 Pine as like the first staging post for the main army. So lots of stuff is moving here. And some of these guys are wounded. Might as well start trying to heal them a bit. And see why not. Probably for the best. And otherwise that is it for this turn. So it's still pretty quiet. Yeah, I think once all those mages arrive, maybe we'll be over 200 research. We're also doing a little bit of recruitment this turn. I mean, bards don't produce a lot of research, but, you know, some. So maybe we hit construction 4 next turn. Certainly the turn after. Probably make as many frostbrands and vine shields as possible at that point. Especially if there's still a construction discount, construction ritual discount. And then we just load these provinces up with She-Lords. We'd probably recruit more She-Lords with that in mind. I don't actually have that many. But yeah, last big expenditure is the Palisades, so once that's done we can probably recruit at least 3 a turn. Should be plenty. Anything else to say? I don't think so. Leave the turn there. So that was turn 18, thanks for watching. I think that's the end of the video, right? I hope it's enjoyable. Bit quiet still, but we'll have a war soon. So stick around. I'll see you then.